Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. First things first, excuse my hair, I'm experimenting with a few different products at the moment, and this one is kind of shit, so ignore it. Anyway, this video is not about my hair today. This video is all about the 10 ways I like to use tea tree oil. Now, throughout this whole video, we'll be talking about the diluted version of tea tree oil. Even though tea tree oil is one of the very few oils you can apply directly onto your skin without diluting, my skin would go crazy, it will kind of burn, it will go red, so I like to use, this is from the Body Shop, this is pre-diluted for me, so it's good to just whack on my face. And of course, follow me on all my social media and don't forget to subscribe as well. I'm doing roughly 1 or 2 videos a week depending on how I feel and if I have anything to talk about. So yeah, subscribe and you won't miss any of my videos. Let's go straight into it with number 1. So I shave very rarely. When I do, it's just this little patch under here, as you can see. Oh, my facial hair's everywhere. And because I don't shave that often, I haven't really invested in a good razor. So I use one of those disposable razors. You know, the more expensive kind. Not that that makes a difference at all, really. But of course, with that, I'm gonna get cuts. So I will apply a bit of tea tree oil directly onto the cut. Now, tea tree oil is an antibacterial agent and anti-inflammatory as well. So what this does is immediately starts to heal that wound. And it's also antiseptic, so it's gonna keep it nice and clean. This also helps heal the cut super quick as well. I'm not left with any of those really horrible dark scars and scabs left over from the cut. Number 2, this is for only extreme circumstances, and I mean extreme. I will sometimes, not always, I will use tea tree oil as an emergency deodorant. These are for those days where you forgot to buy deodorant and no one in the house has any deodorant you can borrow. Take a little bit of tea tree oil and a little bit of baking powder and you just rub that onto your armpits and then just wipe the excess away. This is going to keep you smelling fresh and a little bit dry throughout the day. Like I said, extreme circumstances, but it's always good to have this around just in case. Number 3. I permanently feel like I have a blocked nose. In summer I have hay fever, in winter I have a cold. I'm not really sure if this is my natural voice because I just feel like I'm constantly nasally. So what I like to do is take some Vaseline in the middle of my palm, put a few drops of tea tree on that, then just rub it on my nose, on my sinuses here, and also just on my temples if I have like a sinusy headache. And this is gonna help clear your blocked nose. It's gonna help clear any congestion, kind of like Vicks rub without that stinging sensation, which I do kind of like, but I find that tea tree is a lot softer and you can also sleep comfortably. Tea tree is really good at helping clear a blocked up nose. Number 4, of course, tea tree is great for fighting acne. I use a lot of products with tea tree in, whether it's a toner, a moisturiser, or a cleanser. Tea tree seems to be like a miracle ingredient when it comes to spots and acne. As I mentioned before, tea tree is an anti-inflammatory and an antibacterial product. So what this is going to do is take away that redness and that bumpiness and that kind of like soreness that you get when you have acne. Fight that spot causing bacteria as well. It's an antifungal and it's not going to dry out your skin, which is a huge plus. Obviously a lot of people do try prescription medication which can really dry out your skin, and other direct spot treatments can really dry out your skin. So give tea tree a go if you haven't already. Diluted tea tree. Number 5, sticking to the whole spot thing, a few drops of this in your daily moisturiser can help get rid of scars and dark spots left over from acne, and of course prevent any more spots or acne appearing. This isn't going to mess with any of the ingredients because it is very natural, and you're also going to find tea tree in a lot of kind of teenage to mid-young adult or whatever kind of moisturizers anyway. So all you're doing is giving your moisturizer a little bit of that boost, and it's going to help fight acne throughout the day without leaving you smelling completely like tea tree oil. Whereas in the night you can just apply this straight on your face with a cotton pad. Number 6, this is going to help control foot odor. It's really simple, just a few drops in your hand, then massage that between your toes and all around your foot, and of course it's antifungal, so it's going to help battle that bacteria that pretty much gives you body odor. Number 7, this can actually help with an itchy and flaky scalp. So being an antifungal, this helps kills the bacteria on your scalp, which overproduces skin cells, which then leads to blocked follicles, flakes, and dandruff. So on the days that I'm washing my hair before I shampoo, I'll take some of this and massage this into my scalp. You don't want to be massaging that shampoo into your scalp because it might not be all that scalp friendly, but a few drops of this massaged in, leave for about 15 minutes and then wash it out with your shampoo. Number 8 also goes along with this. This can actually help with hair loss and hair fall. Now, I can't pronounce this very well, but tea tree contains terrapin for OL or OL. As I mentioned, this contains antifungal and antibacterial properties. So this is gonna help fight the bacteria that can lead to clogging up those hair follicles. And it's also an anti-androgenic, which can help against male hair loss. Now it is male only because of something to do with the male hormones. Of course, I have really thick hair, so I did find that when I was doing this, my hair did get a little bit thicker over the space of maybe 3 to 4 weeks. If you're finding that your hair is thinning or falling out quite a bit, give this a go. If your hair follicles aren't dead and fully blocked, then this may be a good resort to kind of renewing those hair follicles and letting that hair grow back through. Now, it's not a miracle product, but it's definitely worth a go. Number 9, this can soothe irritated skin. So whether it's a shaving rash, a sunburn, or you've had a really bad reaction to a product, what you need to do is get a very water-based moisturizer, something like aloe vera gel, put a few drops of this in, and what the tea tree is gonna do is help boost that moisturizing gel. It's gonna take the inflammation right down, it's gonna take away the itching, and it's also gonna take away any redness. Kind of take away that unsightliness and make you feel a bit more comfortable, a bit more relieved. I like to kind of mix it together, keep it in the fridge, and then apply it. And number 10, my favorite, is I use this when I steam my face. I don't think I've ever talked about steaming my face in any of my skincare routines. I probably haven't, but when I feel like my face is full of shit and gunk and I just want to get all that crap out of my face, what I do is boil a kettle, pour that water into the sink, put a few drops of tea tree oil in, then put a towel over my face, over the sink, and let that steam loosen up my pores. So when I cleanse, it really helps to get rid of all that gunk in my skin. Different oils do different things. So tea tree oil is perfect for oily and spot prone skin. It's going to help with acne prone skin. It's going to take away that redness. It's going to take away the shininess as well if you have oily skin, but it is going to leave you with really bright and renewed looking skin. So yeah, I probably steam my face once every 3 weeks, if that. It's not something I do all that often, but I really recommend it if you're feeling like your skin just needs that little bit of a boost, if it's looking a little bit dull and a little bit drab. If you have dry or combination skin, put rose oil in it. They are my 10 ways to use tea tree oil. If you guys have any other ways that you use tea tree or your favorite tea tree products, leave them down below. Let everyone know what you're using. If you've got any products that you want to see 10 ways to use, leave that down below as well. This is an ongoing series. I've got a few more products, but after that, I think I'm gonna have to start looking around for different products to talk about. But yeah, subscribe, do all that, follow me on everything. But that is it for now. I will see you next time.